Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would finally give you guys what you've been asking for so long. Trent and I decided to put together a completed house tour for you guys. So you may have seen when we first moved into the house about 9 months ago, it was like completely empty and there was nothing done. But now that we've been here for a solid couple of months, everything's kind of feeling really homely, and we thought we would take you around our home. So we're standing at the front entrance door, and this is our little foyer area. This is quite similar to the last place that we were in. I just had this table here, dressed it up, keep it very minimal and a certain color palette. Ideally, I really want to put a mirror up here as well, just to kind of let in a little bit of extra light. And this is the main area clients come and see when they come to my studio. They'll sit here with a little stool that I put here as well, and yeah, that's just the foyer, really, not much else to say about it. I'll take you guys into our two spare rooms. So we'll start off in the makeup room, which you guys already know. I've already done a bit of a tour in here. I'll link it down in the description box for you guys to check out, but this is where my clients come, this is where I film. I really needed a studio for myself to work from, so we put this together. Trent got this desk custom made for me from Kitchen Designs, and that's where I store all of my makeup. Please mind the mess. I'm very unorganized at the moment, I just need to declutter, but everything is just filed away in these drawers, and yeah, it's like my pride and joy. So yeah, this is where I work from, the bench. I'll have my clients sit here, and you'll see that we have our own wardrobe, but I also have my wardrobe of extra stuff. At the moment my wedding dress is sitting in here, and so are my girls' bridesmaids dresses and robes and stuff. You guys won't be able to see that for a while. That's basically it. The artwork in here is from Papier HQ. She does the most amazing prints, and I wanted a really beautiful feature for the room for when clients come in. It really strikes you. And yeah, that's basically it with this room, but I will show you guys into the spare room behind us. So it's just a little nook off to the side from the foyer, which is really cool. Like, you just straight in. So when clients come to the house, they see my studio straight away, so they go right into the room, which is really nice. It flows lovely. So in here is the spare room. What can I say? It's a spare room. So when we have guests over, we've got a room for them to sleep in. We do have the odd, random little bits and bobs of things. This stool here I picked up from Kmart. That's just for when my clients come and I need a little space for them to sit in between other clients. I'm going to take you guys up to the other side of the house, so we'll go through the hallway through to the master and the bathroom and things like that. In here is our major storage. So we've got just blankets and cushions. It's a bit of a mess, sorry. But the great thing Trent did with this home is kind of made it like a smart home, where a lot of these closets have sensor lights. So the moment I open up the closet, a light will pop on, and within 30 seconds of me closing it up, it'll turn off. So at least I don't forget to turn off lights. I think that's why he did it. And then in this little cupboard here, this is kind of like our wires cupboard. Again, being quite smart with things. Again, we've got the sensor light. Trent really wanted to design the house as though we kind of decluttered the place, so all our decoders are in here, and we have little bouncing off points that when we click the remote to change a channel, it hits the bouncer by the TV, and then our decoders are in here. So we've got no decoders, no wires hanging around the TVs. He's still going to finish this up, but it's also where the vacuum cleaner lives. In here, this is the main bathroom. As you can see, we've got this beautiful tile that goes all the way to the ceiling, and we've got a lot of matte black finish trim, quite similar to the empty house tour, just filled it up with stuff really. This is where we basically, no one really showers in here apart from our dogs, so this is where the boys always come for their washes. They used to have baths, but they love their showers. Yeah, Trent did a really good job with all the matte black trim and little finish dishes in here. So we have a big beautiful bath that we probably would like to use a little bit more often, but I'll soon show you guys that we have a spa that we use quite often. And yeah. So like I was talking about before, like Trent has a lot of sensor lights in the house. So at night time when we have the lights off and we walk through the hallway, instead of turning all the lights on, there's a sensor that goes off and there's like little down lights that will turn on. So it'll just guide you with very, very soft lighting at night time if you need to find your way around. But I'll take you guys into our master bedroom. So this is one of my favorite rooms in the home, for multiple reasons. Trent has built us a very beautiful walk-in wardrobe. So in here, again, we've got another sensor light. The light will turn on when I walk in. I truly believe he built sensors because I would always leave lights on. So it's kind of like Byannalee foolproof. Trent installed these. These are just from Bunnings, so it's like a wardrobe organizer, and I just put all my clothing into the drawers. We've got a bit of a shoe rack, bags, all that sort of stuff. So nice to have it all laid out. I'm definitely all about that display kind of vibe. All my jackets, I've got all my kind of going out clothes in here, and then off to the side I've got all my scarves, I've got bags, hats, sunglasses, all those sort of things. So it's really nice, like when we're about to go out for dinner I can just see everything laid out and then I can just grab it. Yeah, you can see all my options. So over here we've got the ensuite. And again, very similar style to the main bathroom. We've got the kind of like grey cool toned tiles that go all the way to the ceiling. Really big beautiful open shower, which is really, really nice. It just kind of feels quite resorty. And Trent, I love this. Trent built in a little nook into the side of the wall, so then we can just keep everything nicely put to the side and very clutter free. We definitely try to go quite minimal with the styling of the home. It means less things to clean as well. Basin, mirror, that was just $20 from Kmart. And then we got these cute little robes here as well. These were really kindly given to us by the Grandma in Auckland when we went and stayed with them, so we like to jump into those every now and again. And then this is our bed. I love our feature wall. It's my absolute favourite part. We went with a grass cloth and it's just a really nice, beautiful, warm, creamy kind of tone. The texture's beautiful as well. It's very, very kind of wickety, if you know what I mean. It just gives that little bit more of a beachy vibe. I'd say like my vibe with the room when styling it has been kind of like Hampton chic and very neutral. Look at these two. This is their favourite room as well. They'll take any opportunity to lay in bed with us. Hey! And most things are just from like Freedom and Briscoe's and Bed Bath & Beyond. I live in those shops, they're my favourite. And then you move on to this big sliding door that Trent's installed, and that moves on to our deck where we do a lot of entertaining, especially in summertime, but we like to also just be able to sit and chill outside. Trent will, you know, swing this open so the TV actually faces out there to the seat. He's put like a really cool like twisting bracket on the TV, so we can sit out there and watch some cricket or a movie at night time. We can actually rearrange the sofa, which I'll show you shortly, so it actually lays out to a bed. It's really cute. It's real like Pinterest goals. So yeah, I will show you guys through the rest of the house, so let's go. In this cupboard we've just got towels and just every little bits and bobs of stuff, just some extra storage really. If you come down this way, I think it's only fair that if I have a makeup room, Trent gets to have like a man cave room as well. So in here, this is where Trent just keeps all his little toys. So his pit bikes are usually in here. He is an amazing hockey player, so he has all his gear in here. Golf clubs, surfboards, tennis rackets. What else have we got in here? He also loves to brew beer. He got a brewing kit. I don't know, a couple of years ago, so he loves to brew his beer. Got some weights in here, you know, it's the ultimate dude kind of room. And it's good, we can just tuck everything away. But the great thing about this room is if, you know, we were to start a family or anything like that, we could potentially turn this room into, you know, a third or fourth bedroom. But this also links onto the garage, which, don't mind it, it's a little bit of a mess, but we've got a really big sliding door that just breaks everything up. And then in here we've got the garage. We still are just trying to, we're like 99% fully like settled in. We've still got to move a couple of things around, but this is where my car sits. And then we've just tried to keep the laundry in the garage. So we've got this really nice bench that just makes life so much easier when it comes to like folding laundry. So we've got the washing machine and dryer here, and this is where I do my folding. Trent just brought these home the other day, actually, it's super cute. These are from Bunnings, so you guys know Trent's a builder. He got junior tradie high vis vest, and it just says junior tradie, so he'll be able to give those to his nephews. How cute is that? So that's basically when it just comes to this side of things, but I will take you through the rest of the house. So it all interloops from kind of like Trent's toy room, as per se, into the garage, and then loops back around to the hallway. So we'll go through here. So we're back to the foyer, and now I'm going to take you through the beautiful kitchen and lounge. So when it comes to my clients coming around, I like to keep the boys tucked away because I don't want them jumping on them. Trent installed this big rolling door, so then we can cut off the rest of our living space from my work, if you know what I mean. It's really nice to not have people necessarily walking through our entire home. And when clients come, and I've got a crossover of clients, this is where my stool sits, and then I have clients sit here while other clients sit there. So we just close it up. So this is our kitchen, dining space, and then I'll take you into the lounge. But I absolutely love this part of the house. I love the big open space. We've got a really nice big island. We do host quite a lot of like dinner parties and have people around for events and stuff like that. So usually the girls will sit here and we'll eat, and then the boys will be outside having a few beersies and in the spa and stuff like that. We went for black and white kind of finish, which is really nice. It's really clean and slick. Probably a big feature to the kitchen is this mirrored splashback. We had that custom made. It fitted just right when it got installed, which was, yeah, amazing. So Trent from Extreme Glass here in New Plymouth did that. He did such an incredible job. Up here is just a cool little feature where Trent keeps his whiskey. Him and one of his best mates, they bought this particular whiskey that only him and his mate will drink whenever they're together. So that sits up there. Everything's just really well hidden. Dishwasher's in here. I love the fact that when you just close the drawers, they're really soft, they don't slam. Gas hob, the oven. And then when you go into here, because we would have discussions about where the blender should sit on the bench. I swear Trent created this just so I can put the blender away in here. This is the scullery. Again, we've got a sensor light so I don't leave any lights on. So this is where we keep everything. It's just a big ass pantry. We have all our breakfast stuff on one side. So we have all the teas and coffees, cups, coffee machine, and then on this side we have more of our cooking at night time, and then we have all our supplements. We go to the gym a bit, so we have some stuff there, and yeah, I just try and keep on top of my supplements when it comes to everyday sort of stuff. If you guys aren't aware, Trent made this table for us a couple of years ago, and we hadn't had like literal chairs, like dining chairs, for like years, and then one of our mates a couple of months ago was just swinging back on it and then just smacked back and broke it straight in half. So I was like, awesome, this is a good opportunity to finally update our chairs. So I got these from the warehouse for about $30. Over here you guys will see what looks like to be like a picture. It's actually our smart TV. So this is like a necessary for the home. It is so cool. So during the, while we're cooking dinner and things like that, we'll turn it on and watch TV, and when it's turned off, it will turn into a picture, and you can consistently change the images. You can upload your own ones, or buy new ones, or just use the templates that are already on there. And then at night time, when the light starts to fade, because it's light censored, so when there's no light in the room, it turns itself off. But when there's light turned back on in the room, it will turn on. And then we have the double-sided fireplace, which we thrash in the winter time. It's really cool, so obviously you can see through into the lounge. So I'll take you guys into the lounge here. We have finally upgraded our couches that we had for probably like 5 years that the dogs had like chewed on. Reese had been pushed through. We weren't intending in any way to update our couches until after the wedding, but we went to Furniture Zone and we found both of these for roughly about $1,400, which is a really good buy, and we're real happy. And the best thing about this is we got grey. The last ones that we had were black, and the dog's hairs would always show up. So grey is really safe. And all the other things that we've got here are pretty much just from Freedom, so like the cushions and the throw. This coffee table here. So I asked my brother for a coffee table for my birthday, but Trent's parents didn't know I asked for a coffee table for my birthday, and they bought me a coffee table for our side room and our lounge, and I already had one. So what we did was assemble them, and now we've pushed them together so it's a nice big coffee table, and then we just put a runner over top of it just to hide that little seam line between them. It's really important to have surround sounds in your lounge, so we've got that going on when we watch movies. Yeah, this is just where the boys will sleep a lot of the time as well while I'm working. Peter loves to lay here. And yeah, Peter. I bought this because I love the idea of having plants all through the house. I love bringing outside in. I bought this from Big Jim's. I think the plant was roughly about $70 and then the pot was $50. It's just been growing so quickly, and then all of a sudden it started to flower, and I was like, what the hell, I had no idea this was going to flower. So it's just a nice little surprise. But yeah, that thing's just been going real well. I love it. They're tucked in the corner. So off to the side here, I kind of just call it like the sunroom, or the slightly more formal area, just to have like a coffee when people come around. Potentially have my clients there. But this is also where the boys sleep at night time, which I'll show you guys. Boys, bedtime, come on, quick, bedtime, Harry. Come on, bedtime, bedtime. So this is Harry's little bed in here. This is his teepee. He loves it so much. So this was like $20 from Kmart, and yeah, he's so happy. Peter, bedtime. Oh my God, you're such an old man. He's such an old man. So from the same material that Trent made our kitchen table out of, this is his bed and little nook. So you just open it up and he sleeps there at night time. And so this is where Peter enters, just through there. He's got a little bit of cloth kind of cut in half just so that it keeps it nice and dark for him at night time. And then when you close it up, there's just little latches at the bottom just to hold it all together so they don't come flying open. We haven't got any art or any photo frames up in the house, so I think it's probably one of the last things that we're going to do. But this is again where like Peter loves to sleep while I'm working at the table during the day. Just around the corner as well, we've just got the office, which is a little bit, just got things everywhere at the moment. So the furniture that's in here is pretty much all the warehouse. So these are from the warehouse, that couch is from the warehouse, throws from the warehouse, cushions from Plantations, the coffee tables from the warehouse. That light is from Lighting Direct, and then the plant is from minor 10. I'll show you guys more of the outside now. This pushes right open. And if you come through here, we've got kind of like the morning deck is per se. This is where we get all the morning sun and where I like to come have a coffee and a bit of breakfast. Trent loves his planting. He's a bit of an expert when it comes to palms and stuff like that. So he has planted some big leaf bird of paradise plants here. And it just gives it a little bit more of a Balinese kind of feel about the house. So Trent's put some feature beams here as well, just to kind of break it up. So you quite regularly hear planes because we're very close to the airport. At the moment it looks like they're flying some of those old school bomber planes. So then we come up to more of the entertainment deck. So yeah, this is I know Trent absolutely loves the spot, so do I. This is where we come and have like barbecues with our mates, have a spa, or just we have a bit of a just chilled night where we'll just lay down on the couch and watch a bit of TV. These lights at night time are absolutely magical. It's very, very beautiful. They're on a sensor, so they turn on at a certain time and then turn off at a certain time. While we were renting and Trent was building this place, we stored the spa at my sister's place, and when they were doing a little bit of spring cleaning, they decided to chuck out what they thought were old doors, but they were the walls to our spa. So Trent had to do the whole walls of the spa, and it looks so much better because it's very similar to the colour of the decking. And do a bit of sunbathing here, and then this is where the door opens up, which I think is locked. It's locked. I'll be back. Oh fuck, that's locked. We have the TV that just folds out, watch a bit of TV, we set up the chairs so that it's like a little bed at night time. So it's really nice to be completely settled in now. When I first met Trent, gosh, we've been together for 6.5 years, but he built his first home when he was about 10 years ago, and then I met him a couple of years later, and then we decided together that we'd build our own kind of family home, and then I decided to go out on my own, and that kind of didn't work out because I needed a studio and I needed somewhere I can have clients come to. With that home, the second home that he built, it wasn't practical because my studio, well per se studio, it was a bedroom, was at the end of the house, so everyone had to walk through the house, and I just wasn't comfortable with that. So we decided that we would build this place. So he did all the planning, all the designing, everything from the roof pitch to the cladding. So I've had a lot of people who have seen on my Instagram kind of the layout of the house. A lot of people have asked for the design, but he has customized, he's designed all 3 homes. So this is very unique and very specific to our lifestyle. So it's nice to know that we're in a home that is completely unique to a lot of others. So that's basically it, guys. That is our house tour. I really hope you've enjoyed getting a little bit of an insight into what our home looks like. I know a lot of you guys see it on Instagram and stuff like that and want to see a little bit more of it, but yeah, we thought now that we're completely settled in, we'd show you what it's looking like. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, until next time, have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video.